toothy affair, ain't it? Well, that's the new face of Lincoln. This is their brand new car, the MKS. Let's take it for a ride, check the tech, check the handling, and see if they've really got a credible alternative here to the mid-dollar German cars, not to mention the Japanese. Now, inside our MKS is a relative tech toy tour de force. Navigation with hard drive, THX audio system, and sync. Let's start with the navigation. It's a good-looking system. Of course, everything on this car is touchscreen. The good thing about that is the buttons are all nice and large. Ford's always had a good touch for large touch zones. And as I mentioned, the navigation's hard drive based, so it's easy to update the database. But more importantly, that gives us some room for a media server. You can rip CDs to the hard drive on this guy, of course. Here's an audio CD, goes into my single slot audio system because you've got a hard drive. Once you get your music ripped, you can see all that here in the jukebox. And again, it's an easy way to get around your library and turn the car into your iPod. And with that sync technology, we also have the ability to connect user devices. Those are these: USB, Bluetooth streaming, and also a line-in jack that, of course, lives right here, but that's just kind of a dumb peripheral. And by the way, that USB port can also take an iPod or other type of intelligent player and charge it, as well as taking USB sticks. This is part of what's really cool about Sync. The other part of Sync that's really cool, of course, is the voice recognition technology, but Sync cannot fix the fact that voice recognition can be overused. Here's where it's good: for things like dialing a phone number, or if you're going to enter a destination. Here's where we don't need voice. Temperature, 68.
Did you say 68?
Yes.
Set temperature.
Here's the other way to do it. That was easier. Another great trick on our media system: once you're done ripping your audio to the hard drive, take advantage of your single slot, which also digests DVDs, and watch a movie when you're parked, of course. That screen is really great. The sheer quality of the black level and the dot pitch, I mean, it's a great TV, period. THX2 certified, 5.1 surround, of course, 16 speakers, 600 watts. It is phenomenally well engineered. Okay, check it out. Very new to Ford, and on the Sirius satellite radio platform is Sirius Travel Link. Movie listings. And there we are, movie listings along our route. You also saw we have sports scores. Sports schedules, I think, is pretty cool. And of course, the all-important weather, which can be overlaid onto your navigation map. Now, at this point in history, as of our taping, there's only one engine available: a 3.7-liter dual overhead cam, 24-valve, fuel-injected V6. Now, I say right now because next year, Ford's going to roll out the EcoBoost V6 in this car, which is a slightly smaller displacement, but with twin turbos and direct fuel injection. In terms of handling, the car feels much more, I don't know, tippy and wobbly. It doesn't have that really planted feeling that, frankly, I was expecting. I detect quite a bit of axle hop in the rear, which I found disturbing, over rough pavement. So this is not a big handling car, although it drives well. You know the difference? Handling is like when you think a car is a piece of sporting gear. Driving well is when it just drives well, and that's what most of us do. The automatic transmission in this car is a 6-speed, and it's your only choice for transmission. It's a good automatic. I found that when I needed power, it was ready to go. It was ready to downshift quickly. Didn't need a big tromp on the pedal to get it to downshift. So this is not a transmission that frustrates. Let's price our MKS. $38,500 for this front-wheel drive version. It's about $1,900 more if you get the all-wheel drive. And I mentioned that EcoBoost twin-turbo engine. That comes out next year, 2009. And they say it's only going to add $700 to the MSRP. We shall see. Now, major options. For $3,000, you can get the navigation, which is hard drive based, the media server that goes with it. That includes the touchscreen, Sirius Travel Link, the THX audio system. That's a pretty good bundle, I think, as a value.